Welcome back to VNC Live. I'm Tashanea Whitlow. So if you're just joining us, we are continuing our conversation with Dr. Ravi Perry. He is a professor at Howard University. He's also the chair of the political science department. All right. Thank you for staying with us, first off. Okay. Secondly, now, Dr. Cornel West, he was on our Prime show last night with Charles Blow. He basically informed our audience that he is leaving Harvard. Do you think, and you can spill the tea with me now on BNC, that Howard would court him because he's a free agent?
Well, I would say this, that we certainly want the best and brightest at Howard University, and we welcome them to come here. It's important that, those of us who are experts and scholars of African descent, that we come home to our institutions. I myself did not graduate from Howard, did not graduate from HBCU. I am in Howard Divinity School now, but I have not received yet an HBCU degree, and yet I was also, called home to this institution where my aunt and uncle went in the 60s, and many of my family members graduated from other HBCUs. And what we saw with Ta-Nehisi Coates, of course, and with Nikole Hannah-Jones is that, there is a calling to return to HBCUs, even if, like in the case of Hannah-Jones, right, who never even attended an HBCU or graduated, like myself, where we too are attracted to these institutions that have always said that it is appropriate and it is right that we ensure that we educate people of African descent and that we ensure that they are able to compete with the best and the brightest around the world. And so the best and the brightest educators of all backgrounds, but I would say particularly of African American, of African descent, of Black descent, we want to encourage those folks to come here. There are people who have built careers in predominantly white institutions. Cornel West is one of them. Who has never worked at an HBCU in any full-time capacity. And certainly, to bring his brilliance, which is, of course, is unmatched, and everyone knows that, to an HBCU, but particularly here at Howard University, is something that I know that folks would likely find very attractive. But to be clear, to bring these top scholars, those top scholars require top billing, and as was the case with Ta-Nehisi Coates and Nikole Hannah-Jones, is that we are given significant external support to support their hires and their joining our illustrious faculty here at Howard University. And so we are going to continue to request and seek out those foundations that want to support us and the educational mission that we have here, and really meeting truth and service in an excellent way to ensure that not just students are going on and being able to compete with the best and the brightest, but that our faculty here as well and our staff here as well have the upward mobility that they need to be successful in their own careers. And so, yeah, if Dr. West wants to come, tell him to come on.
I was waiting for you to say that. If he wants to come on. All right. I'm pretty sure you heard that loud and clear, so we look forward to following up with you about that.